Are you in the market for a new Milwaukee Job Site radio? Do you not know which one to buy? Are you looking for some compelling reasons to choose one of these? Well, you came to the right place, because all of that's coming right up. So I'm going to start this video off by saying all three of these radios do a great job in their own way. One of these radios has a major flaw, and I will tell you what that is. But let's go over some of the positives and negatives of each before I let you know the major flaw with one of these radios. Stop what you're doing right now. Let us know in the comments section, what do you think that major flaw is? Do you own these radios? Are you thinking to yourself right now, I know what it is? Leave it in the comments section. We want to see what your answer. Pause the video. Okay, welcome back. So this is my oldest Milwaukee Job Site radio. And when I bought this years ago, I think the M18, I just adopted that platform. And I loved the radio. I loved the sound. I loved that I could plug my smartphone or my MP3 player into this radio only through a 3.5 millimeter jack. It's not a Bluetooth unit. It does produce amazingly loud music. This is a loud boombox style radio. The other thing that's great about this job site radio is not only does it take M18 batteries, but it also accepts the 28 volt platform as well as the M12. I mean, this is a pretty versatile radio. What let me down about this radio was at the point where Milwaukee was making this radio, their direct competitor, we won't name the name of that company, their job site radio actually charged the battery. And when I bought this radio from Milwaukee, I plugged it in, I popped my battery in there, and I was shocked to learn it did not charge my battery. Couldn't believe it. I called Milwaukee. I said, I have a defective radio. It's not charging my battery. And they said, no, it will only run off of batteries. It will not charge your battery. I was a little deflated, gotta admit. Quite frankly, I don't know if you can find this radio at retailers anymore, but maybe if you could find it from a third party, I would pick it up if you're interested in a good sounding job site radio. If you're looking for a charger capability in your radio, you're gonna have to look somewhere else. This unit does have an AM/FM antenna. It will play music from an auxiliary source. Oh yeah, it'll keep pretty consistent time too if you add the required alkaline batteries or NiCad batteries, whatever you prefer. So you can tell that this radio here was right at the cusp of people really widely adopting smartphones and the ability to charge your smartphones through USB. People were doing it, but through the use of adapters. You weren't finding USB charging stations in things like radios, even wall outlets in your home. That is very apparent in the design of this radio, which includes a 12 volt auxiliary port. This would be comparable to your cigarette lighter port in your car. They have it here on the back of this radio. So if you wanted to use this radio to charge your smartphone or smart device, you would need that cigarette lighter adapter to do it. You can do it, but you're gonna need that one extra little piece of hardware. Pretty cool. Maybe I could light my cigar. I'll get a little cigarette lighter for that cigar lighter. Oh yeah, if you wanted to, of course, you could plug this into the wall and power it by line voltage. Here's your little cord here. Second offering from Milwaukee on the table today also has AM/FM tuner. All right. It also, you're able to power it by a wall outlet as well as a battery. The difference between the two boom boxes here is that this job site radio is only able to be powered by an M18 platform style battery. It will not accept your M12 or your 28 volt Milwaukee batteries. Keep that in mind if you're looking to purchase it. This is the most reasonable of these 3 units for cost. As far as performance, it's quite surprising. This radio sounds awesome. It will also keep time for you here if you put the supplied auxiliary batteries into this unit. If you wanted to play music other than your AM/FM bands, you will need to use a 3.5 millimeter wire to connect into the 3.5 millimeter auxiliary jack. You can play your smartphone or MP3 players through this radio, and it does sound pretty amazing. Very similar to the larger, older boombox here, this unit will not charge your batteries. Bummer, I know. But unlike its larger, older brother, you are able to charge things like smart devices directly with this USB port here. So no need for that cigarette adapter. Pretty cool. And last but not least, this is my favorite of Milwaukee's Job Site radios that we have available for review today. This unit is fairly expensive, but it has a lot of features. First, it will run off of an M18 style battery. It will not run off a 28 volt battery or the M12 line of batteries. So make sure you have your M18 battery. But one really great feature about this radio is, unlike its little brothers here, it will charge your batteries if it's plugged into a wall. So not only can you power your job site radio with line voltage, but if you had a battery that needed to be charged while this radio is plugged in, it'll charge it for you. Just plop it on the back. Boom. So you have awesome sound on the job site to help the day move along, and you're charging your batteries at the same time. Gotta tell you, love this radio. Speaking of awesome sound, this unit puts out room-filling sound. I mean, it is loud. Exact wattage, I think I read somewhere in the 35 watt range. It is pretty amazing. Also, unlike the other smaller, older units, you have the ability to use Bluetooth to connect to your smart devices. Also, if you had your smart device connected through Bluetooth to this radio and you needed to charge it at the same time, there is a USB jack in there to charge those devices. If your device isn't Bluetooth enabled, you could also just use the 3.5 millimeter jack. Stand on this radio as well. Pretty cool. It does have a standard AM/FM antenna if you're into that type of thing. And this unit is extremely rugged. These units are also rugged, but this is just feels like it's built like a tank. And this thing sounds awesome. I mean, just listen. Ooh, whew, that thing is loud. So, now that we've gone over all of these, what is the one major flaw of one of these radios that would keep me from buying it?
So, Vince, that was a pretty good overview of the Milwaukee radios.
Thanks,
I think
Nick.
so. But I think we're missing one thing. You told us there was a major flaw with one of these radios, didn't you?
There is. There's a major flaw.
So what's the major flaw?
There is one key element that I cannot find on this boombox that is required to not only have a productive job site, but a fun job site.
Okay.
Do you know what that is? I mean, you got great tunes.
I'm not seeing anything. Nothing that I could tell.
Still not getting it? Nick,
Yeah.
flip your radio around.
Okay.
Are you seeing what I'm saying?
I think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You know what this doesn't have, Nick? Do you guys know what it doesn't have? Make sure you leave it in the comments section before we show you.
I'm struggling.
Cheers, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, make sure you smash the like button. If you know somebody that's in the market for a Milwaukee Job Site radio and they like great tunes and they love having a good time, share this video with them.
Yeah.
But as always, thanks a lot and have a great day, guys. Did you like that video? Wondering what to watch next? Well, why don't you click over here and watch this video? Or click over here and watch this video. If you really like our content, we hope you consider getting subscribed by clicking right here. Thanks a lot and have a great day, guys.